Peace. Yo, peace to the chosen ones. My knockers. Light family. And everybody's doing the doggone work. Alright? So, check it. Celibacy this season. The reason why we building on it right now heavy. It's never been done before. Sexual gratifications at an all-time high. You can't just be chilling chest naked on the beach somewhere without, some men creeping out looking at you with sunglasses on and shit. You know what I mean? You just can't be sitting back in the glory of a walk. Women can't do the same thing, you know what I'm saying? So you'll be followed and gaslighted, you know what I'm saying? All these different things, even if you try to defend yourself in those points, Anyhow, though, this is what's going to separate you in your thoughts so you can be able to see it. When you actively practice celibacy, you're going to have a clearer perception, happiness, you know what I mean? You won't be in a low vibratorial energy as much. You will attract a lot of things like with the men, my knockers, with the semen retention and shit. Yeah, everybody gonna have a piece of you, man. Everybody. You know what I'm saying? No matter what it is. And if you're already in tune with it too, with your Kundalini energy, being an empath and stuff, and understand what other individuals' low zones are and all that stuff, because you pick up on that, There's signals, there's insignias, quantum insignias that the beings have, And so, yeah, you'll further, it's up to you at that time, because you'll further see it for what it is. And you will have to have the discernment to not engage or not, because they already willing. They like, the hair get the twirling and shit. They be sitting in front of you. The things that, regular men don't pick up on, you know what I'm saying? They don't understand that no matter who the wisdom's with, she get the twirling that hair. She sees someone that's like, and it's not even a sight, it's a feeling with the wisdom. So, they can feel a man that's got his Kundalini energy or sacred energy harnessed. It's like sexual energy, man. It's real hard, G. It's like, oh man, they can feel it, man. They like, so it's more like, the alpha male, beta male sense, where the beta males supposedly catch on it and they be like, they kind of follow the alpha male around trying to learn some things. But basically, it's not, don't want to get caught up in that whole thing, because that's like a Roman sex toy type thing going on, you know what I'm saying? But if you, I guess, want to look at it from a clear mind, then as A and B, you know what I'm saying? Then yeah, you having that light is what inspires the men who are just releasing it constantly on just different visuals, whether it's on porn or just their own mind, or just trying to manifest something they feel, So, but really, if you harness the energy, you let it get past your third chakra, that's when you get to being in the fourth chakra. You'll start actually relating. That's the base in the world, really. Anything below that in the 1, 2, 3 chakra, those are sacred energies, and you're really not supposed to empty those little areas. You're supposed to let that at least be, so you can at least bounce back a little bit quicker. You know what I'm saying? Because if you're totally low, then it's going to be just harder. You'll be ruminating too much. Your thoughts will be messed up. Remember, your gut has a brain too. There's brains all over. You know what I'm saying? Certain little parts of the main brain we got little brains, you know what I'm saying? In the main brain. And you got a brain everywhere. We got a brain in the divine eye too. Your what they call your actual sexual organ. You got a brain in there. But you can master this, man. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to exercise and Kegel as a man. So if you do have a mate, you can actually have this self-equality, and you don't have to have an orgasm. She can though. But with your Kegels, you can have your Kegel, the inner orgasm. It's not like nothing won't let out. You had that little chill like nah, you had that. But it won't be like you let anything out, you know what I'm saying? You got a Kegel, which is like the PC muscle. It's a strong muscle in the body. It's like the reason I'm going like this, because it squeezes together. It's like when you having a urination and you letting it flow, then you stop it in mid-flow, that muscle right there. So you got to do like 100 of those. Start off 100 of those a day. Then move up to 200, 300, 400, 500. Then you get tricky with it, you know what I'm saying? Just like working out. You let it, when you squeeze it, you let it out for 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, until it's released all the way out. You know what I'm saying? And you just keep on playing with it. Then you'll be extra. It helps your erections and all that, especially with your mate. She just be like, damn. And then also you won't even release. This is ancient science, but we're just making it simplistic right now. All right. So yeah, the celibacy, you can learn all of this, man. You do all of this. You'll focus on all of this. You won't release. You won't be like, oh, I gotta go here and get this, because there's so many Jezebel spirits out here. It's meant to test you, especially if you're a child of light. You know what I mean? So with that being said, watch out, because individuals do allow their children to just raise themselves. you know. That there's no boundaries, there and enabling issues, that's dealing with the cluster B personality disorder. So they will come around you. These are beings who are born in a hospice or hospital, and there's beings that are just lurking around those hospitals, waiting for newborns to be born so they can jump right into it. Some of these places, they know the spirit that's in that mother already. The high-ranking doctors know when the old person died, what kind of spirit that is, and he got another spirit, he got another body waiting for him for a newborn and shit, and that newborn is trapped in his body and shit while this spirit just runs it. You see that spirit be all extra swift, like, damn, how is he so smart and shit? You know what I'm saying? Because he's been here before in the atmospheric plane. He's a professional reincarnator, not like he came through the womb again, but he latches on to the being, the species, due to the weak genes. They kind of hint on this a little bit in Stargate, even in the movie, but they say that, they just use the species to kind of like put the guaul inside them, which is the parasite, and it's like easier to meld with them because it's like no resistance too much. But that's just how it is. It's the same thing with the spirit. The spirit is like the guaul, the serpent energy, the Kundalini energy. It's what we battling on, y'all. It's wartime, spiritual war. Price going up. Love y'all. With that being said, I'll be with you in the next one. Peace.